Let's talk about learning. I recently read this post by John Hunter, which was originally published in 2014, but it is still very, very relevant even today. In the blog, he shared the key insight that, this is from the work of Dr. Deming. The insight is the following: managing or leading can't be taught. Teaching is typically prescriptive and needs to be learned, which is more experiential. I think this is very, very true simply because of the fact that today we live in a world where things are changing so fast and so rapidly that things emerge, and based on how you react with the variables, the pace at which emergence happens is constantly increasing. The velocity is probably the right word that I should be using. The velocity of change and the velocity of emergence is ever increasing in a complex dynamic system. And the only way that we can actually deal with this level of emergence is through actually experiencing it, and by trial and error, and sometimes through understanding how the system intrinsically works and all the different interconnected parts of the system itself. And that again happens through experience. Over a period of time, you realize what happens and if you tweak something, what happens elsewhere, downstream or upstream, and all the interconnectedness of the system. And once you have that level of experience, then it becomes critically important that we are not only able to kind of leverage that experience, but we also kind of share this experience, and share not in the sense of teach, if this happens do this, but teach, look out for these things, look out for these things as red flags, look out for these things as interconnectedness, look out for these reasons or connectedness before you take any action. That is the kind of things that we need to teach, and which is more experiential in nature, which is more emergent in nature. So, to cut a long story short, managing or leading in a constantly changing, complex, dynamic system requires emergent learning rather than prescriptive teaching. Think about it. Take care.